healing. Since this is your first class, I'll give a little overview of what to expect. So our class is always like very gentle, very restorative. We'll do 45 minutes of a full body, half yoga, half mobility flow, and then a 15-minute sound bath healing. And then if any poses don't feel great, you can always kind of adjust, move as you see fit, taking any poses that feel good for your body. And then the last thing that we'll do is we'll say our name and then like a one-word intention of how we want to feel going into the day or the week. And I'll set an intention for like the whole class, and it can be either related or unrelated to that. So the concept that I'm going to bring to class today is we've been kind of going up this chart of emotional vibrational frequencies, so kind of happiness, joy, peace, and we've actually reached the top one, which is enlightenment. So that will be the intention today. And I actually looked up like what does enlightenment actually mean, because there's so many like connotations to it. And when I looked it up, it was all about just like awareness and growth, and just like awareness of how you're really perceiving your reality. And it also talked about where there's no desire and there's no suffering, it's just awareness. So I thought that was a nice intention to bring today. And we'll start, Ruba, with your intention today.
For me, it is, you know how last week it was showing how good it can get?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, when it's good, don't freak out.
Good, I like that. You sourced it.
Yeah.
And Bob, how about you?
I think liberty.
Ooh, very good. Liberty, I like it. Freedom. And then your intention today.
My intention be advocating.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
And it was Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes. One word how you want to feel today.
Connected.
Beautiful. Alrighty, everyone. I love all the intentions, and we'll get started flat on our back as we usually do. We'll get our full body and really just allow this hour to connect you with that intention in your heart space today. So beginning with the breath in, fill your belly, fill your heart. Exhale, let go of the day before this. Another breath in, fill your belly, fill your heart. Exhale, let go of the day after this. And another breath in, last one together, fill your belly, fill your heart. And exhale, and feeling present in the now. And we'll begin with our windshield wipers side to side, letting your knees drop each way. Allowing your knees to fall to each side, just checking in with your body, your mind, and your energy. How you're feeling at the start of class, and we'll check in throughout as well as at the end of our practice. We'll get last windshield wiper to this side. Take your left ankle outside of your right knee. Exhale and pull the right knee to the floor, and we'll take a 30-second hold. And bringing our collective intention of that enlightenment, awareness, and really all about awareness of your current reality. We'll gently switch to the other side, taking the right ankle outside of the left knee. Exhale and pull the left knee to the floor, another 30-second hold. Just checking in with yourself. Anything you want to leave behind from the day, let it go now. It's in the past. And any anticipation of the future, let that go as well. Being present with the breath. Letting go of that left side, centering your hips, centering your feet about hip distance.
Lift your right leg up to the sky and our single leg hamstring kicks and lowers. A little bit more of a faster cadence today, really activating the core. We'll get last hamstring kick here. Taking our right knee and bending it all the way. Exhale and pull the right knee to the center of your chest. Inhale and gently ease off the stretch. Continue with that exhale and that inhale for about 30 seconds, drawing the knee in and then gently letting go of the knee. Stretching out that hip flexor. Maybe a little release through that lower back. We'll get the last one of this knee hug. Next one, taking your right ankle across your thigh into a supine figure 4. Crossing your ankle over your thigh, lift your left foot off the ground. I like to take my right elbow into my right knee for a little bit of leverage. Same motion, exhale, pull the shin towards you. Inhale, gently ease off the stretch. And continue with that front to back rocking motion at your own pace. Little dynamic stretch of the hip and the glute today. Using that right hand or right elbow to drive that knee away from you. Checking in if you're needing to move slower or faster and allowing that to be okay. We'll get last figure 4 here. Extend the left leg straight. Right leg is going to come across the body. Last one on this side. Supine twist to the right. And we're going to get 3 arm circles each direction here. So starting with sweeping your right hand down towards the hip. Inhale to the front side of the body. Arm comes up to the ear. Exhale, open the chest. 2 more circles this direction. Trying to trace your fingertips against the floor. Open the chest. 1 more circle this way before we reverse directions. Big inhales into your belly. The arm finishes by your side. 3 circles the other way. Reverse direction. Arm sweeps behind your back, up overhead. Inhale to the front of your body. 2 more sweeps backwards. Trying to create as much length and diameter through this circle. 1 more sweep. That spine should be feeling opened up. Last circle there. Coming back to the center. Bringing both feet flat to the floor. Make sure you re-center your hips. And we'll repeat those on the left side. So left leg comes up to the ceiling, a little bit faster single leg kicks today. We're gonna move through a slightly faster practice than normal. So sometimes we do long poses. Today we'll be a little more active just to really brace yourself. Nothing too crazy. Last hamstring kick here. Taking your left knee, bend it in towards your chest. Same repetition. Exhale, pull the knee to the center of your chest. And then inhale, ease off the stretch. Continuing at your own cadence for the next 30 seconds. Notice if you feel more present as you sync your movement with the breath. All of your awareness here with the breath and the body. We'll get last knee hug on this left side. Now cross the left ankle over the right thigh, supine figure 4. Similar motion, lift the left foot or right foot off the ground. Elbow or hand drives against that left knee. Exhale, pull the shin towards you. And inhale, gently rock out of the stretch. Continue at your own pace. Exhale to pull the shin towards you. Inhale to gently release. in about 15 more seconds. Syncing that breath with the body. Extend the right leg straight, left leg supine twist, left leg pulls across the body. Taking our three sweeps of the arm. Inhale to reach the left arm down to the left hip to the front of the body. Arm comes up to the ear. Exhale, open the chest. 2 more circles this direction. Inhale, sweeping up. Exhale, open. 1 more circle. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, open. And then reverse direction, final 3. Reach the arm behind your back, trying to trace the fingertips against the floor. Finding that rhythm. 2 more circles. Beautiful. We'll get last circle here. Coming back to the center. Unraveling from that supine twist. Both feet flat on the floor. We'll get into 2 glute bridge roll-ups, really just articulating the spine, getting the core and the glutes moving. So reach your fingertips towards your heels. Draw your belly button in towards your spine. Press your low back into the ground. Squeeze your glutes and start to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time towards the ceiling into your glute bridge. Reaching to the top. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Starting at the top of the spine, take your time rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. Mid back hits the floor, lower back starts to round, tailbone finishes last. 1 breath in to reset, breathe into your belly. Exhale, draw your core in. Press your low back into the ground, squeeze your glutes, tilt your pelvis towards you, roll up off the floor 1 vertebrae at a time until you get to the top of that glute bridge. Squeeze the glutes hard as you can. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Roll down 1 vertebrae at a time here. Tailbone hits the ground. Keeping your tailbone glued to the ground. Happy baby, grabbing both edges of the feet. Standard happy baby, where we keep our tailbone glued and then knees at about a 90-degree angle. Exhale, try to draw the knees a bit closer to the floor, 30-second hold. As you exhale, try to use your hands to pull from the top of those feet, opening up the hips. About 10 more seconds here. One last option, grabbing for the inside edges of your feet. Supine straddle, extending the legs out to the side. You might get a couple pops through the hips. And if you'd like a gentle rock side to side, that's normal, so don't be alarmed. And then bringing the knees in together. Hug your knees in towards your forehead. About 4 to 5 rocks up and down the spine. And then we are going to land in a seated cross-shinned position in just a moment. So just a regular seated cross-shin position. We'll get a bit into our neck and shoulders, so just taking a moment to pause. Maybe a soft gaze, and then starting to roll your shoulders up, back, down, and forwards. And again, option to close your eyes, or maybe just soften your gaze. And as you roll your shoulders up and back, asking yourself if there's anything you wish to let go of, any pressure, any weight you're carrying. Imagine rolling it off your back, last one in reverse. Next one, fingertips come long out to the side, bringing your chin down to your chest.
Without moving your shoulders or your upper back, tilt your ear to the right side, to the right shoulder. Make a semicircle, tracing the chin across your chest, and then tilt the ear to the left side. Continuing with that slow side to side cadence, tracing that chin against the chest, and trying to keep the shoulders as still as possible. Stretching the arm away to really lengthen through that trap. Remembering to breathe through it. We'll get last semicircle here. Next one, coming back to the center, hands come behind the head, seated cat-cow. Exhale, rounding forward, 30-second hold at the bottom, using just about 10% effort with your hands, pulling your chin to your chest. An option to either stay here, or if you would like, you can take your thumbs on the muscle that runs down the back side of your neck and press your thumbs and slide them down that muscle down towards your traps, only if that feels good. Otherwise, a static hold is great. I like to start at the base of the skull, right behind the ears. It's going to help relax your vagus nerve, your nervous system. Just about 15 more seconds here, either in that static hold or running your thumbs down that thick muscle on the back of your neck. Remember to breathe. Last breath here. Coming up to a neutral spine. Now taking your left arm outside of your right thigh, spinal twist. Exhale, look over that back shoulder, 10-second hold. Inhale through the center. Right arm comes outside the left side. Exhale, spinal twist, 10-second hold. Coming back to the center, one more in this seated cross shin. Exhale, side bend to the right, dropping your right elbow, reaching your left arm up to the ear. 20-second hold in our side bend. Try to breathe into that left side, keeping both glutes glued to the ground. One more breath here, breathing into that rib cage. Use your right hand to press yourself back through the center. Inhale. Exhale, side bend to the left, dropping that elbow. Reach the right arm long as you can up to the ear. Breathe into that right side. Staying present with your intention. One more breath here. Returning back to the center. This time we're going to extend our left leg straight. Right leg is going to stay bent. Inhale to rise up. And then exhale, forward fold over that leg. 30-second holds here. Trying to pull the crown of your head towards the top of your foot. Also option if you'd like to squeeze the bottom of that left arch. Sometimes I'll dig my middle finger or my index finger right down the arch. Again, only if it feels good for your body. Sometimes that's a bit sensitive. And just an option here for about 10 more seconds for a little bit of grounding through the feet in that tissue through the bottom of the arch of your foot. Last breath here. Rolling up to the top, sending the left leg out to the side. We're going to get our side bend, but today's variation with that right arm up to the ear. Another 30-second hold, a little bit more challenging in this half straddle. The goal is to keep your chest slightly rotated towards the ceiling, The more you rotate the chest up, the deeper stretch you'll feel through that right lat and side body. Breathe through it. Let that left ear drop. Make sure we're breathing, not holding the breath. 10 more seconds. Slowly coming up to the top. 2 more on this side. Placing the right hand behind you. Sweep the hip up towards the ceiling, reaching the left arm towards the wall and reaching the left leg as long in front of you as you can. 10 more seconds here. Slowly lowering down to the floor. Send the left leg forward, right leg sweeps behind for our half saddle. Most of us have done this one before, but as a reminder, we don't want to feel our kneecap. We only want to feel quad, hip, and a little bit of lower back. Option 1, tall saddle. Option 2, elbows. Option 3, all the way down, and we'll be here for just 30 seconds today. So breathing into that right hip, relaxing the right glute. And again, it'll be pretty intense through that quad and that hip flexor. And if you feel that left kneecap or right kneecap, make sure you ease off of the stretch and just 10 more seconds to go. Last breath here. Pressing back up to the top, making our way into our other side. Extend the right leg straight, take a moment, bend the left leg in, and we'll repeat those on this side. So inhaling to reach up, and then exhale, forward fold, 30 seconds on the left side. Again, option, if it feels good for you, to use your middle finger or your index finger to press into the arch of your foot, making your way up and down the bottom of that foot. Otherwise, you can just focus on the hamstring and the low back stretch. About 10 more seconds here. With each exhale, trying to drop 1 inch deeper into the stretch. Last breath. Pressing up to the top, sending the right leg out to the side. Today's more challenging variation with our extra lat stretch. Exhale, side bend, reach across the body. Reaching that left arm up towards the ear. Try to rotate your chest towards the ceiling and let your right ear drop towards that right knee. 15 more seconds. Make sure breathing into that left side. Taking any variation that you need that is close to this position. One last breath. Reach the arm long. Slowly press up to the top, placing the left hand behind us. Sweep the hip up to the ceiling. Excuse me, 20-second hold, pressing the hip high, reaching the right arm towards the back wall. 10 more seconds, extend the right leg long. And lowering down to your seat, last one of this sequence. Send the right leg forward, left leg tucks behind. 30 seconds in our half saddle. Going into a tall saddle, a medium saddle, or a low saddle. Just meet yourself exactly where you are. Breathing into this moment. Letting go of everything from before this moment, and letting go of everything after this moment. Staying aware of the now. Last
breath here. And making our way up to the top, we'll get one more seated pose before we transition to all fours. Getting into our shoulder stretch. Fingertips face forward, elbows bend to 90 degrees. Exhale and lower your torso down using your core to help support you. 30-second holds and you'll feel a deep stretch through the front of those shoulders. With each exhale, trying to drop a bit deeper without feeling any sharp pain through the shoulders. Slowly coming out of that shoulder stretch, swing the legs around and we'll meet in tabletop. Just a moment for our first cat-cow. Definitely a lot of slightly faster moving poses today, so you guys are doing great with keeping up with the pace. We'll get into our tabletop position. We're going to do our segmented cat-cow, which means rolling up and down the spine like a roller coaster. Most of you have done this one before. So listening to my cue, starting with the flat back, tilt just your tailbone underneath, trying to round through your lower back. A lot of mind to muscle connection. Start to round through the mid-back. Press up through the shoulder blades, and then chin is going to finish last. Whole body is rounded up to the top. We'll hold here for 10 seconds. At the top of this cat-cow, think about pulling your shoulder blades apart, breathing into that upper back. Last breath in this tall position. And now reversing directions, you're going to try to tilt just your tailbone towards the sky, keeping the upper back round. Start to pull the belly button towards the floor. Shoulders are as tall as we can. Now the mid-back will start to arch, shoulder blades start to pull back, chin will gaze slightly up, and we'll get one more rep here in this kind of tall, proud chest position. Tilt just your hips underneath, and really think about moving one vertebrae at a time. Draw your core in, mid-back is gonna start to round. Press all the way up, press your shoulder blades tall, great job. Chin is going to finish last. 10-second hold here at the top. Pull those shoulder blades apart, feel that tension leaving your back and your neck. Return to a neutral spine. We're going to get our thread the needle on the right side, reaching the right arm underneath and through, with today's option to add a bind, reaching your left hand behind your back, otherwise regular thread the needle. 30-second hold here, trying to rotate your left side of your chest towards the ceiling. Remember to breathe. One last breath here. Replace the left arm down, sweep the arm through, and then drop the left shoulder to the floor. Again, option to add a bind, a little bit more challenging today. Reaching that right arm behind the back, opening the chest towards the ceiling, really focused on that rotation. One last breath here. Coming back through the center. This time coming into our puppy dog with our lat variation. Inching to the right side of your mat. Left thumb is up, dropping your left shoulder towards the ground. Right elbow can be on the floor for support. Keeping your left elbow as straight as possible. Pull your tailbone backwards as you reach your left knuckles forwards. With each exhale, can you create more traction through that shoulder, through that spine? One more breath. Simply inching over to the left side of your mat. Right thumb is going to be up. Reaching the right arm forward, right elbow straight. Exhale, drop the right shoulder towards the floor. Pull your tailbone backwards as you reach your knuckles forward. Left elbow can be on the ground for support. Returning back to our tabletop position. Press up and back into our first downward facing dog today. 30 seconds, pedal out those heels, pressing each heel into the floor. Imagine all of your thoughts emptying out through the top of your head, through your feet and through your palms. Keeping the awareness on the now. Last time pedaling out those heels. Tippy toe to the top of your mat, toes facing in, spinal decompression, reaching your fingertips underneath your toes, 10-second hold, rounding towards the top, pulling your spine long, breathe into the shoulders, you'll feel your lower back decompress. Letting go of the hands. This time, lock out the knees, interlace your hands behind your back. Exhale, forward fold with a shoulder stretch. If the shoulder stretch is too much, you can also do a standard forward fold, 30-second hold. Really trying to let gravity pull the knuckles to the ground. Maybe gently shaking your ponytail or your head, yes and no. Emptying out those thoughts. Simply being. Letting go of the hands. Toes stay in, rolling up one single vertebrae at a time. Taking our time to get all the way up to a standing position. Arms are going to finish by our side. Palms facing forward, chin comes down to the chest. 2 full neck circles each way. Tilting your ear to the right. Maybe taking this moment to close your eyes. Chin traces your chest. One more slow circle to the right. Chin is going to finish on that chest from that second circle. Just 2 circles the other way. Ear drops to the shoulder. Taking your time. One more circle here. Making sure we're pulling our hands towards the ground. Chin finishes on the chest. Then we're going to come up to the top. You're going to have your arms at 90 degrees. We're going to get 2 side bends each way. You'll mirror me, so pretend like I'm your mirror. Dropping this arm down. Exhale, side bend towards the door, 10-second hold. Stretching out that side body, trying to straighten each arm. Couple more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Inhale up to the top. And we'll switch arms through the middle, switch. Exhale, rotate, 10-second hold. Pull the arm all the way across, trying to get it straight as you can. Equal weight in the feet. 3, 2, 1. Back to the center, just one more each side. Make sure to breathe. Inhale, then exhale, side bend. Couple seconds here. And inhale through the center, last one. Exhale, side bend, reach. Come back to the center. Sweep the arms down and around, up overhead. Eyes gaze up. Cactus the arms, back bend, squeeze the glutes. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, flat back, bow forwards, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, inching all the way out to our high plank, lowering down to our push-up to upward facing dog. Immediately flip the toes, downward facing dog. We'll pedal out for just a moment here, and we're gonna go right into our hip sequence in just a second. So take one more breath. And lifting your right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the right hip, tracing 3 big circles backwards. Trying to trace as big of a circle as you can. The last one. Three-legged dog. We're going to get a couple movements for the core. So exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. We'll get a last one here. Exhale, right knee comes to left elbow. Slight twist, hold for 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee to the center. Step the right foot onto the floor. Right hand comes inside the right foot. Left knee is straight. Exhale, open the right arm towards the right leg. World's greatest stretch. Inhale, drop the right elbow towards the floor. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, drop the right elbow. We're almost there. Exhale, open twist. Dropping the left knee towards the floor. Now we're going to place the right hand down and we're going to sweep the left arm almost like a rainbow or an arc, like an arc. Left arm towards the right side of the mat, and then open, reach towards the back leg, moving at your own pace for the next 30 seconds. A little bit of challenge on the balance, on the hips. Trying to make as big of an arc as you can with that left arm. Finding that mobility through the spine, through the hip, through the shoulder, a little bit of balance, 10 more seconds. Last one, a couple more on this side. Pivot 90 degrees, you guys will face the door into our low lunge. And then 30 seconds side to side, exploring that low lunge, using your hands for as much support as you need. Drop into each side. Last one here. Finish standing up in a standing forward fold. Option to reach the hands behind the back. Interlace the fingers. Exhale, forward fold with another shoulder variation. This is time to allow your mind to empty. A moment of pause. We've done a lot more movement today than normal, so just knowing we are moving a little faster pace, pushing our edges. One more breath here. Last one, we'll stand into our low sumo squat, one spinal twist each way. Exhale, drop the right shoulder towards that back wall. 5-second hold, spinal twist. Inhale through the center. Exhale, drop the left shoulder twist. Pivot towards the front of your mat so your hands come outside of your right foot. Simply step your right foot back into a high plank. Lower down to your push-up to upward facing dog. And one final sequence on the left leg, pressing up and back to our down dog. Let's just take one breath in, one breath out to reset. You guys are doing great. And exhale, lift your left leg up to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee, open the left hip, tracing 3 big circles backwards. Taking your time, how big of a circle can you make? Staying present with your body's sensations. Last circle. Three-legged dog. Exhale, bring your knee towards your nose. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Exhale, left knee comes to left elbow. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, press up and back. Last one, exhale, left knee comes to right elbow, hold. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee to the center. Step the left foot through. Left hand inside of the foot. And exhale, sweep the left arm up, world raise stretch. Inhale, drop the left elbow. 2 more, exhale, open, we're in the home stretch. Inhale, dropping down. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, drop the hands down. Drop the right knee down. Now taking our right hand, reaching towards the top left side of the mat and starting to make an arc with that right arm. Big sweep to open, stretch that arm across, a little bit of balance, a little bit of hip, a little bit of shoulder. 30 seconds reaching forward, about 10 seconds to go. We'll get last repetition here. Pivoting 90 degrees, now we're facing the side wall. 30 seconds side to side, final few movements to really stay in your body. Trusting if you want to hold a pose for a bit longer, using as much support as you need. Full breaths in, and full breaths out. Last one. Coming into our standing straddle. A moment to pause and reflect. Exhale, forward fold. Option to interlace the hands. Maybe close your eyes, 30-second hold. Just imagine all of the thoughts that you wish to leave behind that do not serve you. Imagine them emptying out to the crown of your head. One more breath. Standing up into our low supino squat, 1 twist each way. Exhale, drop the left shoulder twist. Inhale through the center. And exhale, twist the other way. Back to the center. Pivot towards the front of your mat. Place your hands down. Step back into your plank. Lower to your push-up to upward facing dog. And final pose, child's pose, 30 seconds to just let that all settle in. Eyes can close, taking a few moments to have some gratitude for your body, for yourself. One last breath in this child's pose. Whenever you feel complete, you're going to make your way into your Shavasana with your heads facing the bowls, palms facing up to receive, grabbing any water or anything you may need as we transition into our sound bath. So again, now would be a good time to grab a sip of water. And we'll spend our last 15 minutes for our sound healing. This is flat.
I said it's a little hot yoga today.
It's a little hot in here. My knee was sweating. Well, like this.
I usually don't slip this much. I didn't even do the full class.
I was feeling spicy today. All right, now you guys are young. My knees were sweating, and that doesn't really happen. Oh, all right, you guys earned it. So especially if this is your first sound bath healing, very excited for you to experience a nice little meditation. And just know that there is nothing you need to do. It's okay if certain thoughts come up, and the only thing to do is simply to be open to receiving. And we'll get started in just a moment. Eyes closed, staying
present with your intention. And just know that for the next 10 minutes or so, you get to fully relax and receive. And our intention for our Reiki infused sound bath healing, we are at the very top of our emotional vibrational frequencies, which is the term of enlightenment. And when I looked up that term, what that really means is just awareness around your reality. So whatever that means to you, and we will begin.
whenever you are ready, come back.